Radio Spoilers Review.
What's going on, moviegoers all over the world? My name is Ryan D, aka the Ryan680.
One at Cloud X Drive.
And I'm Justin at Dose of Stir.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk. Movie Talk for movie fans, guys. This is our spoilers review, ladies and gentlemen. You have officially been spoiled, guys. Hope you're ready for this. Justin, get us started off, man. Captain Marvel, man. Get us started off.
All right. So, right away, this movie started off with some major action. It didn't. But it really it really didn't.
No. Think back. Like,
Yeah.
Major action.
No.
Man, I feel like before we actually go into the movie itself, we should explain a little bit more of Captain Marvel, since a lot of people don't know who Captain Marvel is. Unless you read comics.
Or you read Wikipedia after
Yeah.
the Infinity War post-credit scene.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like we should explain a little bit of Captain Marvel, before this. So.
Okay, so first off, real quick, before I get into the origin story, ratings.
Yeah,
everyone
ratings.
knows what we thought.
Ratings.
I gave it a 7, solid 7. It was good, not that good.
5.
I give it about a 6.8.
I thought you said 6.2.
No, I said 6.2.
Oh, okay.
6.8.
Okay.
Okay, so Captain Marvel. Whew. Carol Danvers, right now, she is popular, which is the reason I believe they threw her in the end of Infinity War.
Okay.
She became an A-list hero for Marvel because of Civil War II.
Okay.
She is now the counterpart against Tony Stark instead of Captain America. So just with that, she's blowing up. She's always been kind of big. She was Miss Marvel before. The thing I did not like about this movie, the one thing I hated,
Give us a filter.
origin story.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my god.
I don't mind gender swaps like they did it with Ghost and Ant-Man and the Wasp. I just hated this origin story. They changed so much of it. They did a gender swap.
Yeah.
With the original Captain Marvel, which they just straight up called him Marvel.
But was it because going into this movie, it had a lot of people were asking like, is this an origin story or is this like just telling her telling her story?
I think everyone should know is going into an origin story. Same thing they did Wonder Woman. It takes place before present day. I think everyone knew it was going into an origin story. Even the beginning, it's telling us what happened. Why she has amnesia, blah blah blah.
Yeah, it was just a mixture of just a past event / origin story.
So I didn't move a straight up origin story.
Yeah.
But they got the origin story. Not that they got it wrong. Okay, of course they're gonna tweak it to make it more cinematic.
Of course.
But they did it so different. I did not enjoy it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because I know I think we're making faces at each other at one point. Or just like you're making.
Because I hated the gender swap. That's the one thing that got me. They didn't show the original Captain Marvel. When she gets her powers, it was like an accident. Well, it was an accident in the comics, but she unknowingly gets her powers, and then she takes on the mantle of Miss Marvel. She doesn't join the Kree, and
which I know that when they first showed with the trailer, like we thought that Jude Law
was gonna be the original Marvel. Yeah,
and
I didn't see the cast name for his character, so I assumed Jude Law is gonna be Captain Marvel in the origin story.
But
accidentally he gives her the powers, like in the comics.
Yeah, but that's not how it happens.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, like I said, just when you go with technical stuff, when it comes to the movies and the comics, it's just they change things up.
They have to because they can't throw in the original Captain Marvel out of nowhere. Like, hey, Captain Marvel's right here. Yeah. They call him Marvel.
Marvel,
yeah. Well, no, I didn't hate because that's what Captain Marvel goes by now. Because Carol Danvers is Captain Marvel. But the other thing I hated was
these Captain Marvel guys.
There's 2. There's only 2.
Okay, there's only 2. Just like Captain America is like another.
But now they both exist. They coexist. So one of them's Marvel, only Marvel. The other one's Captain Marvel.
Okay, so Captain Marvel and Marvel.
Okay. Exploring the galaxy.
Okay, Miss Marvel.
Yeah, Miss Marvel.
Oh my god!
Okay,
all right.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, I know it gets confusing. Comics are confusing because
Then we got Shazam coming out. Now the Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
But the other thing I hated about this movie was the Skrull.
Really?
They are a menace.
Oh yeah, when it comes to
so bad.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because that I mean, okay. For me, not knowing like the Skrulls or anything, they portray them as like, oh man, like
innocent.
To make like innocent.
At first, they're okay. They're doing what the Skrull do. They infiltrate.
Yeah.
There's a comic.
But in the beginning, I mean, obviously in the beginning,
crazy.
It makes them look like they're the villain, and then out of nowhere, they're the victim.
Yeah.
And
Again,
Jude Law,
that's why this movie
you're
felt
just-
like a very, the Wasp scenario for me. It's Ghost is a villain. Oh no, she's not a bad guy. Kind of like
she's going through crap. Yeah.
So the scroll, just the ending, the post-credit scene, I would have loved a Skrull to turn evil. Skrulls, like, especially for Fantastic Four. This could have been introduction to Fantastic Four.
And it's funny because, like I heard so many references.
They had so much potential to make
it into
I mean, who's to say that they're not done with it?
Well, because you remember, she did say I had to find you home, but, that wasn't obviously Earth. Which destroys the question of Skrull. People were asking, the Skrulls have been here all this time. Well, nope, not anymore now. as far as I don't know, but for as far as that family goes, they weren't.
But that was just the thing I hated. The Skrull weren't menacing like they were in the comics.
Well, also too, how he said that there's more Skrulls hidden.
Yeah,
throughout the
so
universe.
Maybe
So
we'll get an evil one.
Yeah,
Not
they could. Yeah,
but
they could tell another version of it. So.
I feel like it was very poor explanation on Marvel's part as far as when the style of the film was going, the flow. It was just giving us snippets here and there. Obviously just throughout the movie, but it was just like, here's snippets here and there, and you put it together almost. It made sense to the most part.
Everything comes together in the end. Yeah, but it just takes so long.
Yeah, like I'm just like, why couldn't you just give us a real, I don't want to say a real quick glimpse of her past to show her now, but why couldn't you do it to where, like, okay, she remembers fragments, okay, and at the very climax of the movie, show us getting all her memories all together, and then but it didn't go like that whatsoever. Like the climax of the movie fell short for me. Like I didn't like it whatsoever, and then. Just Brie Larson, I don't like her emotion whatsoever throughout this movie. I didn't feel any emotion for her. Even when she met her friend, I didn't feel any emotion whatsoever towards that. Because character development with her was horrible. I didn't feel any character development with her. Besides her finding out who her past was or whatever, there was no character development. This was horrible. I didn't feel any emotion. Climax of the movie. The flow of it wasn't. I felt like it wasn't good for me. I felt more character development with the Skrulls than with her. When you have your lead role, your lead person, I felt character development with Nick Fury.
Okay. With the Skrulls, again, they were very victimized in this movie.
Okay.
So you feel that sympathy.
Yeah.
But I did, again, I'd say it in our non-spoilers review, I did feel character development with Brie Larson.
Okay.
Or Carol Danvers.
No.
We do see emotion. When she's talking to her friend, she starts crying. Towards the end of the fight scene, she starts crying. She shows emotion in this movie compared to other movies. Was it as much as we would like, or was it as the acting as good as we would like? I don't think so. But I think I sympathize with her.
Yeah, the action scenes were very bad. I felt, man. The way the camera was going with the action scenes whenever she's going up in, I guess you could, in the atmosphere, to attack Ronan. It was poor, and then also the comedy. The one thing my pet peeve about when it comes to action, don't put action and comedy together. It works for certain movies, it does, but not this series. Like for Star Wars, the beginning of Star Wars is like action, and then they make a joke right during an action sequence where it's serious, and they're planning this big old plan, and then it just throws everything off. For me, it throws everything off.
You do have to remember this is a kids movie.
Yeah,
the audience is directed this sort.
It's PG. What? It's PG-13. It's PG. What's the rating? PG-13.
Regardless, it's Marvel. You see this at the Disney store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My daughter went. She enjoyed it very much. In the car, she wouldn't stop talking about it.
I wouldn't. To be honest, when it comes to Marvel movies, it's fine. It's funny that you mentioned that too, because a lot of people are starting to question it now. Is it really a kids movie because of the cussing and because of the, cuss words are not blocked anymore, and it just, and that's the thing too.
You also gotta understand that times are changing.
Exactly. Yeah,
kids have access to the internet.
Yeah. Well, of course.
So I think that's what kind of justifies it.
Yeah. No, to be honest, I get the movie reaches both.
It tries to, and it has to because that's what its demographic.
So I think that's why the comedy is kind of forced in. It has to be forced in.
See, I don't mind hearing snippets here and there. because the same thing with perfect example could be probably Thor. Thor was comedy was here and there, but it wasn't it was serious because the way his, I just felt like the way his
just
characters.
The first Thor.
Yeah,
I think
not Thor.
Not Dark World.
No, not Ragnarok. Not Ragnarok. Dark World. Dark World too. Dark World had a small little comedy here and there.
I think
it was
one, and then Ragnarok had the most comedy.
Oh yeah, Ragnarok was annoying as hell.
But one had moments in it where it didn't need to.
Exactly, but see, that's what I'm saying. It give us a little humor in there, but don't give us too much. And like we said in our regular review, they gave us too many 50 Cent jokes. It was just cheap jokes. here and there. Like there was some funny ones because there's some of us like I want to say I was laughing at least like I could count it 5 times I was laughing throughout the movie, and they gave way more than 5 jokes. They probably gave 5 times. They probably gave 25 to 30 jokes, I would say, throughout the movie. But yeah, I mean, not to say that I didn't have fun watching it. It just,
it wasn't too much comedy though.
No.
It wasn't
not as bad as Thor Ragnarok. I could say that. Not as bad as Thor Ragnarok, because Thor Ragnarok was bad.
But it wasn't bad. But Thor Ragnarok already went in with that sense. It's gonna be like a Guardians movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And Guardians.
Yeah.
But it went with Guardians.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But so the one thing I am gonna love though about this was the cat. That was probably say like the cat probably made it for me. Like it was funny. Like the way the cat was flowing. Like I thought it was just gonna be like a random cat just gonna be there, and then that was it. No, it was actually there throughout the whole movie, and it kept. I mean, it had a good amount of screen time. It was funny too because the way they marketed this cat was very good because I don't know if y'all know they did a red carpet just for the cat. Yeah. So they did a Facebook Live thing, Marvel did, and like it was just the cat was just like. With her litter
poster,
and
the cat got his own Funko Pop.
The cat goes. Yeah, I was all like, "Dang, man,
there's
awesome."
Exclusive.
Marvel Legends toy.
The cat had.
But
purpose.
the next question,
the cat had purpose.
In the pop, is there a button where you can make it claw out the? Okay, all right. Hey, spoiler alert, guys. Yeah, that did come out. Yeah, that was.
Pops are $10.
Yeah. What's your input on this movie, Justin?
Honestly, like I said in our non-spoilers, this movie was all over the place, but I did enjoy it.
Yeah.
A lot. I liked the first off the Stan Lee tribute in the
yes, that was great. Yeah, we gotta give props to that. Yeah,
even
awesome.
Even when his cameo himself.
I was about to touch up on that. This is by far my favorite cameo.
Oh wow!
It was such a simple cameo.
Really, that's your favorite one?
Yes.
Oh,
this
is
by far my number 1 cameo.
It was such a simple cameo, but I loved it. You just like
he's playing himself.
Yeah.
So he's not a watcher. He's not a random. Yeah. He's playing Stan Lee.
Yeah.
And he's rehearsing Mallrats.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure Kevin Smith went crazy recently, just excited
I
for
wouldn't
this.
doubt it. Yeah.
But this is by far my favorite cameo.
Yeah.
He plays himself. We had a tribute from the beginning, which was amazing. Like I was about to touch up on that.
That was awesome. Yeah. Yeah, of course. In the beginning, guys, you'll see it there. I mean, instead of showing the Avengers, he showed us a bunch of Stan Lee. What I did love too in that what do you call it, when the Marvel opening? What I did love, they had Robert Downey Jr. and he was holding on to Stan Lee.
They show all his cameos. Instead of showing the hero, they show his cameos.
And it looked like it was off screen though. It looked like it was on set. Okay, that one felt personal. That one felt like more heartwarming, I guess you could say. And it wasn't just a cameo; it was behind the scenes, I guess you could say. And I was kind of sad to see not Kevin Feige with Stanley in there. Like they would show like a video of him, but I guess he loves to be behind the scenes, so that's what he loves to do. But so Fury, I actually liked him actually taking orders in this one instead of him. I mean, we've always known Fury to give the orders nonstop, for him to be the director of S.H.I.E.L.D., but for him to take orders, for him to start to see where he started off.
Coulson too.
Yeah,
both of them look so young.
Yeah.
I love the way that they made Samuel Jackson look like so young. Like it just like it reminded me of one of his first movies that he starred in, which was I had it with me. It wasn't even like a major part. Like he was just a side dude in a movie.
It reminds me of a lot of Pulp Fiction. Just seeing him, like young him with his little...
Except the mother.
Bro. Yeah.
And him killing some dude in the backseat.
But I was excited when Carol took away his pager. I already knew that's the pager we're going to get.
I know, I saw that too,
I figured, Okay, another thing too, great thing that you mentioned that. No, we'll go into that, but this movie was very predictable for me. Very predictable.
I mean,
and we'll go.
We of course, because it is a movie that does take place between several movies. So, but honestly, no, I thought it was, like I said, I'll keep saying it again. It was a good movie. But it was a lot better than I thought it was.
I know you mentioned it too, and I didn't hear your thoughts on it. You said you would not go see this movie again.
No, and the reason why I said that was
because of the Easter eggs.
Because of the Easter eggs, the stuff that Marvel does plan in there, and here and there. There was one that I saw that stood out, which was the little girl, which was Monica Rambeau, and that was technically the original Captain Marvel back in like the Amazing Spider-Man number or whatever, which came out in the 80s.
Okay.
I think it was I forgot what number it was, but yeah, that was the name of Captain Marvel. You know, which later became like Photon and all of that stuff. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Juan, what would you see this movie?
Yeah, I would. Again, in the car, my daughter would not stop talking about it. She loved it, maybe because I think she got the same sense as Wonder Woman. Like girl power, etc. So my daughter loved it. She loved the cat. She would not talk about the cat.
Yeah, I see the cat. Yeah,
dude.
Okay.
It's like the cute animal was like she loved Groot. She loved the cat.
That was the first cat to go into space, I would think, right? That's got to be the first cat to go into space.
Cat.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah.
Which they're a very feared species.
But I don't know if you saw her because you're sitting next to her. I don't know if y'all saw. She got scared.
Yeah.
She jumped.
Yeah.
But then after watching, she's like, "No, this is funny."
I will point out another thing. I did not like the way that Marvel did. I don't like the way they did. Nick Fury's like how they made him lose his eye.
I called it. I've been saying that in the podcast. I was like, it's so predictable that they're gonna do it like that, and then that's how he lost it.
Yeah,
because of the cat. I knew it. I mean, obviously, I was half right because it's not technically a cat, but I mean, come on, it's almost right.
I
think
like
it was more for comic relief.
Yeah,
I knew it though.
I mean, in all honesty, like, you know, it.
Because you said she crashes the car. Yeah. And that's when
Dude, I thought it was that too. Yeah, I thought it was the crash or even what was another one? There was another one where like he got shot in the or what was it? It was like, oh my god, what was it? Like there was something else that happened to him. An accident happened to him throughout the movie where something happened in his eye again.
And is that it?
He got punched in the eye.
Again, no, I think it was more for comic relief.
Yeah, honestly, I would have loved to see the way that he did get it, which was, I mean, well, there's like 3 different ways that he got it.
He could have gotten it.
One of them was like he survived a grenade blast, and that, that's what it was. The second one was him getting into a wreckage, and Agent Coulson pulls him out, and he's like, that's the one thing that's injured.
But let's not forget the real lie that he stands by, and that's he lost his eye protecting the Tesseract. Don't forget that.
Oh, yeah. That's a good cover up.
Yeah. All right, so let's go into the end credits. So let's do the first end credits. Yeah.
So I will first off by saying that, of course, 2 end credits.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see the last end credit first, and then the first end credit last.
Yeah.
Because if they would have showed the last end credit, which
I think the last end credit was more again comic relief.
Yeah, of
the
course.
Same thing with Spider-Man. Homecoming. Yeah. We waited, and then it's like Captain America. So you waited past the trailer.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was. Just more like you're waiting for nothing.
I want to talk about the second one first before we go ahead and get into the first one.
Okay. Yeah. So the second one was pretty. I mean, let's just go ahead and do real quick. I mean, so the cat goes on the desk and it just throws up the Tesseract. I figured it was very predictable. So now that's okay. That's set in. That was a good.
We see the Tesseract.
Yeah.
In Avengers.
And and now let's go to the first one. Okay, so actually
this kind of threw me off.
Yeah, honestly.
Because I didn't expect to
see her
go into that scene.
Right
yeah, exactly. I didn't think that because I would. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So that makes me think because I was talking to my buddy David about it because I was telling him, I'm like, so I wonder if this means that now that Captain Marvel is out and now that we see that scene in the next trailer, like say a final trailer for Endgame, are we gonna see Captain Marvel?
Yeah.
In
then are they gonna edit it like the way they did with the Hulk?
Yeah.
Okay. Now that ruined it for me. I felt like that ruined it because it destroyed almost the hype of where Captain Marvel shows up. I mean, or like it kind of did. I know we knew it was gonna happen, but
just show up and be like, I'm gonna save the day. She needs to meet these characters.
No, I mean, but it could have happened.
Who knows? They can.
It could have been. It could have been in the movie though.
And that's what I'm saying. The setting of Endgame. It seems like they're gonna go out looking for Thanos because Thanos has no reason to come back to Earth.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I know you're right about that.
It makes sense that she shows up. Now, did I expect her to show up? No.
No, I didn't think that was
not that quick.
Yeah, that was pretty like. I mean, Marvel obviously Kevin Feige, y'all know what y'all doing over there, but it was pretty quick. I didn't think that whatsoever. I mean, I thought it was just gonna be like I don't even know, like the page. They find the pager where Nick Fury's pager's going off, and they just pick it up or something. Like Captain America picks it up, or
no, I hated this post-credit scene actually though.
Oh really? Why?
I hated it because it felt very much. And correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it was Age of Ultron's post-credit scene. Which was the post-credit scene for that one?
Oh man, I don't know.
One of the Marvel movies. Go ahead, leave it in the comments if you know.
Yeah.
It's the one where Bucky's pinned down.
Oh yeah.
And he's talking to Steve. He's like, I knew what.
Oh no! That wait. Wait, no, that wasn't Age of Ultron. What was it? It was
It was basically leading up to Civil War.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it was Age of Ultron, but I might be wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
But it was a straight shot from Civil War. I feel like that's what this is, which I hated.
Okay.
I feel like this was a clip from a scene in Endgame, which I do not like.
Okay.
It might not be. Hopefully, it's not in the movie. But again, it
might
to
be. It might be.
But that's what I didn't like.
I didn't think of that.
I would have liked something like more connecting to Endgame. Not let's show 10 seconds of Endgame. Yeah, it didn't feel lazy.
I would have felt that. No, because.
But I would have enjoyed that more.
I didn't want though. Like I said, I didn't want to see Brie Larson because I wanted to save that moment for Endgame. Like save it so that way we'll be shocked along with like just keep it all like same thing. The same.
Same thing with Ant-Man. Ant-Man the Wasp post-credit scene was them dying.
Yeah. So
and then in the trailer, it's like a wow factor when we of course
exactly
get Ant-Man.
Yeah. So I expected honestly like what I thought one of the end credit scenes was she was gonna be where she was at, and people started disappearing. You know, like
that would have been good too. That would have been a lot better.
And then she gets that page, and then she just like,
oh crap, like
that would have
So I did not like this post credit scene. It was nice. It was nice seeing her connect with the of course.
I just
Steve Rogers.
Yeah, I felt like it wasn't like.
I hated
it wasn't exciting. I feel like it wasn't exciting as it should have been.
Every post-credit scene is kind of like a cliffhanger.
Yes.
Like this is what you're gonna expect.
But
we get Ant-Man the Wasp. Ant-Man stuck in the quantum realm. Get an Endgame. Obviously, they paged Captain Marvel.
I feel like this wasn't really a cliffhanger though. Almost
it wasn't. I mean, it's a clip in the movie. I mean, it's kind of hopeful. It's the opposite of cliffhanger.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
But people are still gonna love it.
Oh yeah, people are still gonna love it. But
because people want to see and they want to see stuff from Endgame. And this right here, this got me even more hyped for.
But it gives you more questions for Endgame.
Yeah,
it doesn't. Super Bowl teaser for Endgame or the trailer, whatever you want to call it. It kind of shows that it looks like time has passed.
Yeah,
it looks like it's not a week later.
Yeah. I feel like it doesn't get you like because usually with the with the Marvel end credits, I always felt like they get you more excited for the next one. With this one, I just felt neutral. Like
I felt good about it. I felt good about it, but. The cat one killed it for me.
Okay.
It killed that hype.
Okay, so we agree, guys. Not the cat one.
So going to say for it though, it was nice. It was funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I called it too. All right, guys. So we'll go ahead and finish it off again with our ratings. Kyle, what'd you think of this movie, man? Rate it.
7. I would watch it again.
Okay.
And I would not buy it. Oh, no, I would not buy it.
You would not buy it. I'm gonna have to. Okay. Dose of stir.
6.8. Like
okay.
6.8.
You don't buy movies, I know, but
I don't buy movies. I wouldn't see it again unless it was like on Netflix or something. You know.
Same here, man. I'm gonna have to agree with you there. I would not see this movie again in theaters. I would recommend it, guys, again for every Marvel fan, and my rating was a 5.
Did you buy it?
No.
I would only buy it. I would only buy it if they did the same thing they did with the first Avengers, where it comes with the Tesseract, the first 6 films, and then the second collection where it comes with
I don't think so.
The orb.
Yeah,
the second set, like phase 2.
Because those are those phases, though. Those phase cases. I know what you're talking about.
So they did one for Avengers 3.
Oh, where it comes in a set. Oh, okay. Not just with her movie.
Yeah. If it comes in a set like that with the Tesseract,
that'll be good. Yeah,
a phase set. That's what I would buy.
Okay. Well, that you have to.
That's the only. Yeah. I might buy it if my daughter asks me to.
Okay.
Hopefully she doesn't.
But yeah, because you said no more statues.
Yeah, but no. See more statues coming soon. I will see the movie top.
Yeah. All right, guys. All right, as always, I'm your host, Ryan D, aka Ryan680.
One at Cloud X, right?
And I'm Justin at Dose of Stir.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. Hit that subscribe button. You know you want to, guys. Give us a thumbs up. You like our review. Be sure to check us out everywhere, guys. We're on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, IHeart Radio. You can even ask Amazon you can ask Alexa right now to listen to Alamo City Movie Talk podcast or Google Home, and they will bring it right up to you. Or Siri. Yeah, there you go, guys. All right, you have yourself a wonderful day.